UFO sensation were lights from alien flying saucer which beamed to Earth c.aught on film. The eerie picture was posted to online discussion forum Reddit by a poster who claimed to have been given a set of images by their boss, who said he saw a craft hovering above his car before he began snapping. The poster, a confirmed conspiracy theorist, claimed the pictures were taken around 20 years ago in a remote area near Glen Harbour in northern Michigan, USA, at 2:30 am. It was after the boss's car suddenly lit up like a Christmas tree, he claimed. The pictures show what look like beams of light either coming down into or arising up from an area of white smoke of mist behind some trees set back from a road. The poster wrote, "He described this insane light and shrieking noise that hurt his ears and he's going on and I'm waiting for him to laugh and be all like gotcha." He said he got out and this craft was hovering over him for what seemed like a very long time. He was afraid. Then he remembers he had his camera, so he took it out and said he took pictures. The boss explained that the craft had moved away from above his car by the time he started snapping. No craft is visible in the image, but the poster says the boss suggested it was above the beams of light in the night sky. The poster described their reaction to seeing the pictures, saying, "The hairs stood up on the back of my neck and my arms. My jaw dropped. I asked him, you sure it was not a helicopter? He said nothing way. This stood still with zero movement and sounded like a screaming banshee." He said that it was a huge flat-bottom craft. The light from the craft was blinding. He said that initially it was over his car, which lit the entire inside up like a Christmas tree. When he got out of the car he saw the flat bottom and the lights were positioned around the perimeter of the craft and one larger light in the center. As soon as he grabbed the camera and started snapping flash and photos it zigzagged away. Some posters who responded seemed convinced it may have been an alien event. One said, "In 1976 or 77 I was living in that area and one night my girlfriend and I watched a very large unlit object at low altitude slowly pass directly over us. It wasn't a plane. And it made no noise." Another said, "If these are genuine pictures I would say this is the most convincing evidence of a UFO I've ever seen." A third added, "From my understanding we are looking only at crazy bright lights emitted down to the ground from a craft somewhere above and the craft itself couldn't be photographed because it was pitch black darkness out there. But the lights seem weird enough for it to be one of the most interesting photos posted here, if you ask me." However, many others were less than convinced. One said, "So he takes a picture or two of the light emitted from the craft, but not the actual craft itself? I would be snapping madly away at the source of the light, even if the thing would come out indistinct." A believer tried to explain why, adding, "He said that he took a picture of the craft, although it's very overexposed and you can't see anything due to bright lights." However, many people had what appeared to be a plausible natural explanation. That there was no craft and the image shows pillar lights. Pillar lights are caused when ice crystals in the air reflect light from the ground, creating what appear like pillars of light shooting up. One poster said, "They happen in very particular conditions. Cool pic, cheesy story." Another said, "Frozen light pillars. A light phenomenon that happens in very cold temps. Nothing extraterrestrial about it." Some provided confirmed pillar light pictures which appeared similar to the pictures in question. However, this did not stop the conspiracy theorists who argued the lights on the UFO could have caused the pillar lighting, even though it was said to be in the air and the light source needs to be on the ground. One said, "So it could be light pillars from a UFO." Another said, "Hey, I thought light pillars too. But something has to be creating the light for the pillars to appear."